Hi, my name is Barbara Krauss, and I'm the author of a new book called Forever Treasures. It's an anthology of life and legacy, and it's a collection of stories from about 72 people who answered an email that I sent out asking them what is a gift that they received from someone who was very special to them, who is no longer alive. And it could be tangible or intangible. And so I have this collection of these just deliciously wonderful, heartwarming stories from about 72 people. Think about how we communicate in this world and how we are in this world. It's all centered around story. Very little of us talk factual things, or we're talking about ourselves, or about talking about somebody else, or talking about an experience that we had. So everything is story. It's a way for us to be in the world. But there are stories that come from very different places. There are stories of one's life and things that they did during their life. There are stories of work and what people do in their jobs. There's story of children. Stories are everywhere around us, and that is the way we communicate with each other, is through stories. And that's the way we hand down our legacy, and that's how we hand down tradition. And that's how we share who we are in the world. The idea of the book came through a conversation I was having with a friend of mine, Sherry Sahlstrom. And Sherry and I were sharing what we felt was the last gift that our parents gave us before they died. And Sherry told this beautiful story of the final gift that her mom gave her, and I shared the final gifts that my parents gave me. And they were stories. They were gifts of words versus tangible things. After we finished, Sherry says, "You have to write a book about that, and it has to be called Final Gifts." So that's where it started. And as I thought more about it, and even I sent out the email to all these people who I know, or the people I don't know about, sharing a final gift that they received, I said, it's really not a final gift. It's a gift that we were given from those people. But what we're doing is that they are sharing their lives with us, and they're sharing their legacies with us. And by us telling their stories, we are continuing their legacy, and in a way, we're continuing their lives. And they go on and on and on. When we talk about our ancestry and the stories that we know about our families and history, stories that we hear about history, is somebody has told those stories again and again and again, and continuing with the legacy. So that's how it started. And then I sent the email out to I don't know how many people with the inquiry of what final gift did you get? And then I realized, no, it has to be Forever Treasures, because they keep going and going and going forever. There's something about reading somebody else's stories that resonate with us, or not, but most of the time there's this resonance that goes on. But wow, I felt the same way. Or, this is so neat that this person could talk about this. Or, wow, I didn't know that. I think that in this book, because we have all gone through loss on some level, many, if not most of the stories will resonate with people who read it. I feel like we're living in very difficult times right now. And I'm dumbfounded in my own way about how much hatred there is being expressed out in the world now. This book comes from a deep place of caring and love. And so for me, this is a message of what is possible. And I think we all hold it in us. We all have this love and this kindness in us. And to be able to be an expression like it's in this book is something that I think the world deeply needs right now. And I believe I know that we've had some terrible times in our history, but I think it's so needed, and we so need to heal. So that's what this book offers. love the word invitation. I offer the invitation to be in the world of stories that are made up of someone's life and someone's legacy, and to see how they may relate to you in your life, and to get you to start thinking about what gifts you have already given the world. What about you? What is special? What are the special gifts that you have given the world already, and are still going to be giving more? So it's just an invitation to be in that realm of how, who do I remember of what gifts they gave me, and how do I want to be remembered right now?